Good afternoon, everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for allowing me to present the recent research entitled Eco-Literacy-Based Science Curriculum, Science Learning Facing the Society 5.0 Era. The research was conducted under the collaboration among researchers from Universitas Pakuan, Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia, and University of Kitakyushu, Japan. Yeah. I and Dr. Indriani come from Universitas Pakuan. Professor Ida Hamidah and Dr. Vina Andriani are from UPI, and Professor Matsumoto is from Kitakyushu. Facing the global era, the environmental issues have become a concern for all of countries in the world. Education is also required to touch and teach students about the environment, even in science and non-science subjects. All of students should have eco-literacy. Once again, why should they have to have eco-literacy? Here are some considerations. The first one is our students are generation who live today and in the future. They will inherit the global and environmental problems left by us today. The second one is they will face global problems that are much heavier, more complex, and challenging than the times they are facing today. The third one is eco-literacy competency become very crucial to be developed for young generation, especially in the fields of education, of course. And the last one is, I think we all agree with that the connection between regions in the world requires our generation to use their ecological intelligences to inspire their colleges in maintaining the sustainability of the planets. If we do not do this, students do not have environmental literacy. So can we imagine what will they face tomorrow? Forest lost due to arbitrary logging, loss of species of living things that depend on their life in forest, drought everywhere in the world due to the unavailability of water buffers, as well as forest fires, whether intentional or not, will become their daily sins. It is also not to mention the emergency of river of garbage due to human ignorance of pollutions. So what should we do dealing with global environmental issues? There is no other way, but we must try hard so that whole world community has ecological literacy. Eco-literacy's intelligence is defined as intelligence that is developed by learning experience from time to time through the use of cognitive abilities in understanding, realizing, and practicing life in accordance with the interests of environmental sustainability. So the point is, how can we arrange the science learning for enhancing the eco-literacy of students? One of the alternative way is using ESD as a basis, Education for Sustainable Development. We know that ESD is the number 4 goals of 17 goals of SDGs. Yeah, learning science with ESD framework should accommodate some skills to train, such as creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, communication, and collaboration skills. Moreover, learning science with ESD basis have to put concern in enhancing the quality of environment. Learning can arrange on using context in everyday life. Those are frequently found by students. Building eco-literacy is also giving big impact to the good habituation to socio-culture where students living. If the community has ecological literacy, then they are expected to live in the healthy environment so that their health will become more secure. A healthy community will lead to the work comfortably. Thus, the community will become more prosperous and poverty will be reduced. I think we all agree with. Once again, learning science with EST basis means learning or practicing various skills such as higher order thinking skills through the discovery of scientific concepts, using the context or issues around us as a starting point for learning, including environmental issues, will give benefit for improving people's habits and human welfare. Learning science with ESD framework is very relevant to be educated at the to the elementary student. Yeah, to the elementary student. So the research was conducted to answer the two problems. The first problem is how the profile of student means student in elementary school with eco-literacy, and the second one is what is the subject should covered by curriculum based on teachers' opinion. We applied qualitative methods of research on using explanation, on using descriptive explanation to provide the equal literacy of elementary students and to find the subjects that need to be included into science curriculum for enhancing the equal literacy. The subjects are consists of 100 students from elementary schools and divided into two categories, higher and lower level of students, grade 3 and 4 for lower level and grade 5 and 6 for a higher level. We also involve 20 science teachers, yeah, who have more than 10 years experience in teaching science. We also clustered the student by the different characteristic of schools. The schools which has implemented the green concepts, it is stated as environmental friendly schools, and the other school is from common schools, yeah, which implemented subject as it is available in the curriculum. And I think we have we all can see that the result is no different. Yeah, the average score are about more than 80%, yeah, both in higher or lower level, both in environmental friendly school and common school, and among the contexts studied, saving energy, effectively use of energy, and waste treatment. Yeah, so there is no difference. Yeah, all of level, all of category show the same results. Yeah, but from overall results, we can state that more than 80% of students had good perception of eco-literacy, such as the importance of healthy living by saving electricity, saving water, and environmental friendly behavior. But this is the most interesting things, I think, yeah, based on interviews with 20% of students who filled out the questionnaire, yeah, most of students stated that their perception on environmentally friendly living was more due to the instruction, yeah, to the order from parents for economic reasons. It's very interesting. And only several students say that learning science at school form a habit of eco-literacy. Now, the other side, survey research from the science teacher revealed that not all of teachers understand about learning environmental science with ESD framework. The second one is teachers and schools provide cleaning equipment in the school's environment, such as hand washer and rubbish bin. The other one is not all of teachers involve students intensely in the interactive learning. Yeah, for example, teacher will rarely go to the field of observation, doing something at class, and others activity, yeah, involving the student. So from 4 subjects of eco-literacy, most of teachers taught taught the 3 subjects such as ecosystem and biodiversity, climate change, as well as health and water. Most of them did not do teaching about disaster mitigation. So the proportion of environmental science curriculum suggested by them, yeah, is about 35% for biodiversity and ecosystem, 25% for climate change, 25% for health and water, and 15% for disaster mitigation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the conclusion that the science learning process at the elementary schools has inspired some students to be eco-literate. Parental instruction to be eco-literate more causes students to behave environmentally friendly for economic reasons. The third one is science teachers propose science curriculum involve all of ESD subjects, and the proportions will be 35% for ecosystem and biodiversity, 25% for climate change, 25% for health and water, and 15% for disaster mitigations. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the end of our presentation. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.